Hey everyone, it's Robert, and I just picked up my Xbox wireless headset from Microsoft, and let's go ahead and get this thing unwrapped. Charlie was so excited about the Xbox wireless headset release that he had to come on the car ride with me to go pick it up from Best Buy. Say hi, Chuck. Super excited. It's a real treat to get to unbox these new Microsoft products, simply because of the presentation that they have. Just opening the box, it's like unwrapping a gift. And they did not disappoint this time either. The way it just sits in here, it has such a nice presentation. There is a piece of plastic around the boom extension to kind of protect that. I just hit a button on it and heard a sound pop out. It's trying to pair with my Xbox right now. Take a close look and you can see that there are these little grid pattern in there. And my best guess is that it's designed that way to kind of match some of the grids on the Xbox Series X. It's a nice black matte finish. It's not that shiny. It does have the shiny Xbox on it. The green power button back here. These are dials on the side that rotate. This is the balance one. You can feel it hit that center and then go one way or the other. Let's see what else is in the box. Comes with a USB-C to A cable. That is the charge, or pair it to your PC. And then we have the instructions, followed by instructions in non-English languages.
Game loud and clear with the Xbox wireless headset. Surround yourself with spatial sound technologies including Windows Sonic, Dolby Atmos, and DTS Headphone X. Auto mute and voice isolation reduce background noise for crystal clear chat. The flexible, lightweight design with an adjustable headband makes for a more comfortable experience during extended play sessions, while rotating ear cup dials provide a quick, intuitive way to adjust volume and game chat balance. Fine-tune your headset with the Xbox Accessory app for a customized audio experience. Pair directly to your console with Xbox Wireless Radio without the need for dongles or a base station, and connect to your mobile device with Bluetooth for on-the-go music or chat. Even pair to your phone and Xbox simultaneously to chat with a friend on your phone while playing on your console.
So I guess now's the time for the moment of truth, huh? How do they feel? They feel small. Let me go ahead and adjust these. So in order to adjust these, you're actually going to have to use two hands, because I can't just do it with one there. They feel okay. I think it'll take a little bit to get used to. Right now I'm using the Arctis Pro Series 7 by SteelSeries, and as you know, they've got like the ski slope kind of headband, whereas these do not. This has a very rigid piece of plastic which has some foam underneath it, and it's comfortable, but most of the pressure is actually coming from the earmuffs being squeezed into the side of my head. So that's going to take a little bit to get used to. Also, this mic here, where I was like, oh, it's retractable. Yeah, it's retractable in the fact that it flips up. It doesn't go in or out. So don't sit there and tug on your mic. I doubt you'll damage it, but you never know. So let's go ahead and check it out and get these paired and see how it sounds. This is the green button on the back side here is the pair button. And illuminate it up. Go over to the Xbox itself. So as you saw there, it actually had me assign this headphone to my user. So that leads me to believe that the possibility exists that you could assign different headset to a different user and use two of these at the same time. How does it sound? It's really clicky as I'm doing the games. That's the mixer. Definitely have to turn down that volume. First impressions, the sound on them is really nice. It's very ambient. It's not just like right here in the middle. It's coming from omnidirectional inside. But let's go ahead and take a look at some of the most frequently asked questions that have come with this headset so far.
I spent some time combing the internet looking for some common questions. These are the ones that popped up the most. All these answers were backed up with responses from official Microsoft reps. So I'm gonna go ahead and say they're pretty solid.
What is this compatible with?
This headset works on Bluetooth 4.2 and will pair wirelessly with your Xbox Series X, Series S, and the Xbox One. So if you're concerned that this will only work on the newer Xboxes, don't be. This does work with the Xbox One family of devices. You can also get it to pair with your PC, but that might require additional software updates. Even though this does work on Bluetooth, it is not designed to work with other consoles. So while you may be able to hack it and try to hook it up to your Switch or PS5, it is definitely not intended for that, and don't be surprised if it doesn't work.
Are these noise canceling?
No. They provide noise reduction, which is different. The microphone is designed to isolate and pick up your voice and eliminate most, if not all, of the background noise. It is not designed to prevent you from hearing background noise. So if you have a gaggle of unruly kids in the background, your friends may not hear them, but you most certainly will.
Can I pair this with my Xbox and my phone at the same time?
Yes, and you can control the mix of each. So if you want to turn down your friends and turn up the RP time in a cutscene, you can. God, I wish I had these back in my MMO days.
Can I connect more than one Bluetooth device?
No. Sorry, you can't.
What size are the drivers in here?
For you audiophiles out there, the speaker size is 40 millimeters. The material is made out of a paper composite diaphragm and neodymium magnet speaker. The impedance is a 32 ohm speaker with a response in the 20 to 20 kilohertz range.
Are these ear cups? Can they be replaced?
Unfortunately, they are not. If they're damaged, Microsoft recommends you send them in for repair. That's a bit of a bummer considering a lot of the headsets in this price range, or a little bit more, do have replaceable headsets.
I was only given a USB-C to USB-A cord. How do I charge these? Well, that one's actually pretty simple, and that is a question I did find on one of the retail websites. There is a USB-C port right here, and these are actually used for charging the headset, and the USB-A can be plugged into either your PC or your Xbox. Evie wants to say hello. I don't know if you saw her last time, a few months ago when she was on video. She was a lot smaller than this, but she's getting pretty big. She's about 4 months old now, about 20 pounds. The feature list that comes with this headset is really nice at that $99 suggested MSRP. The only downside that I can really see is that you don't have noise canceling. I know that I'm looking forward to putting these to the test and using these as a dedicated headset for my Xbox, and probably also for using my phone to see if I have something a little bit more comfortable than using my wired headphones, inner earbuds that I use now. So I just spent about a half an hour playing around with the headphones to get a little bit more familiar with them. I was able to pair it to my phone, which I'll go ahead and show you really quickly on how you're able to do that. Just hold down the pair button, it'll show up on your Bluetooth, select it, and it's paired. My biggest complaint so far, and this is really probably only applicable to people like me who are bald, and that is the ear cuffs. They look almost like a fake leather. And while that's comfortable on your head, it's not very breathable. So what happens is these cuffs start to become like little saunas on your ears very quickly. And the fake leather kind of feels like it sticks. So these are definitely not the most comfortable headsets that I've wore, and I greatly prefer the ear cuffs on my Arctis. I do like the shape of these. I just don't like the fit, the way it actually touches the skin. It's not bad up top. And another kind of quirk it has to do with the microphone. When it's actually on, there's a light that's illuminated, which in a bright room, it's not a big deal. But in a dark room, could become a little distracting. And when you're muted, the light goes off, which is kind of backwards from a lot of headsets where you'll have a red light or an indicator to let you know that you're muted, but nothing when it's on. So, it's really up to you on which one you prefer. I actually like to know when I'm muted versus when it's on. Stylistically, I like it better than I thought I would. I really like the green accent ring, and if you've watched previous unboxing videos with me, you know that I really wish Microsoft would incorporate their color green into more of their kit, even though they don't lean into it as much as I wish they would. So I still stand behind the fact that I think for $100, these aren't a bad headset. It's just if comfort is your driving factor and you're like me and you shave your head, this may not be the headset for you. I did listen to music for about a half hour. The sound quality is really good. I did have a game going with it at the same time. The mixer is interesting in so much that the audio coming from your Bluetooth device will stay the same, and the adjustment knob on the side here will adjust the level of the volume coming from the Xbox. So if you're talking on the phone, which I did that too, or just listen to music, that volume will stay the same. The volume from the Xbox will either go up or down, which is also a little bit different than some other models out there to where they fade, one gets louder, the other gets softer. This is not the case. One stays static and the other one goes up or down around it. That's it for this time. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this video or found value from it, make sure to hit that like button and consider subscribing. Let me know down in the comments below on some other things that you'd also like to see me unwrap. Did you get a pair of Microsoft headphones? Let me know what you think about them. If not, what are your favorite headsets and which ones do you recommend that I take a look at? Thanks, and I'll see you next time.